you taken any kind of look at Wisconsin yet? You probably haven't studied much, but have you seen them in earlier games and your thoughts?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of their game against Nebraska the other day, and obviously their defense is a veteran group, pretty experienced guys, pretty big up front, so it's going to be a challenge for us, but they look like a good team.
Sean, Wisconsin's kind of a physical team, and it's Big Ten football, obviously. Have you and Zach kind of discussed, tight ends, fullbacks, that kind of stuff can make a big difference in these games? Have you guys discussed that?
Yeah, our goal is to out-physical every opponent we play, and obviously they're a very physical team as well. So, I think that's really what it comes down to is, can our offensive line, our tight ends, our fullbacks out-hit, out-physical their front guys.
Do you feel like, in terms of out-physicaling, do you feel like you guys have been kind of like pushed to your limits, tested adequately so far?
I don't know, pushed to our limits, but definitely improving in that aspect of just trying to be tough every game, trying to out-tough our opponents. I think against Maryland, we did a great job running the ball and really being physical in the trenches.
Do you think the best thing that Zach does better now than maybe he did a year ago?
Really everything. He's really improved a lot, just passing in the passing game and the run game. I think he's got a lot better at run blocking, which not many people notice because he's catching all these passes too. But that's what I think he's definitely done the best at.
How would you grade Grant Perry as a thrower?
Not the best in the game, but in practice he looked all right. So I don't know, maybe he just got a little nervous. I don't know.
How tough was that to catch?
It was kind of tough. I had to come back to the ball and it was like wobbling a little bit. So not the easiest, but I'm just glad I caught it and worked out for a first down. So.
How much more of that stuff can we expect? I know you guys said a few weeks ago that expect more with the offense, or there's going to be a little more creativity. How much have we seen again to this point? How much more can we expect?
Yeah, I think we've been expanding it. Against Northwestern, we had the reverse to Donovan, and then we had the reverse pass this week. So, Coach Pep's definitely trying to get creative and, create plays that get us in position to, have players make plays. So, I think our offense is far from the ceiling.
Where are you guys at as offense right now, especially in this 3-week stretch? Could potentially define your season. Where are you guys in terms of confidence offensively?
Definitely very confident after last game, putting up 42 points against a good Maryland defense. So definitely pretty confident that we can move the ball and score the ball when we need to.
Harbaugh said that Zach Gentry's next step in his development is improving with yards after the catch. How do you guys work on that?
Yeah, we have yak drills, stiff arms, just getting upfield quick. We're not going to. At the tight end, you're not going to juke a lot of people out, being like 260 pounds. So really just trying to be physical, lower the shoulder, stiff arm someone. So, we're definitely working on that.
Do you and Zach ever talk about reaching NFL?
We're not exactly that worried about it right now. Just more focused on our opponent for this week and trying to get ready for them.
Is there a different mindset for a night game? Do you get a little more hyped up for something like that?
Yeah, every game in the Big House is pretty exciting for us, but obviously at night there's a different atmosphere. College game day is coming, so we're excited and we hope the fans show up and are excited as well.
What is the anticipation like? You guys play a lot of noon games, 3:30. What's the anticipation like waking up Saturday morning? You're not playing until 7:30. Is it?
Yeah, it's definitely a longer day. You kind of just sit in the hotel, sit here, and have a lot to think about, which isn't always the best. So we definitely like playing games earlier, but 7:30 games, you have more time to prepare, more time to go through walkthroughs, meetings. So
the day-to-day stuff in terms of pregame, how does that change when it's a night game?
Yeah,
obviously you guys have more time.
Yeah, we start later, obviously, not later breakfast, later lunch. Just more meetings offensively, special teams wise. So maybe a little pregame stretch, just try to kill some time and get us loose. So.
Have you watched the Maryland game together yet?
No, not yet. Not as a offense yet. We will today after this, but I watched it myself on Sunday. So.
What did you think of the hurdle?
I thought it was pretty impressive. I mean, I knew Ben Mason was a pretty athletic guy. I've seen him do some crazy stuff, but that was definitely up there.
Sean, you were nodding your head yes earlier. Do you as players look at these next 3 games as a season-defining stretch for this team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously every game from here on out, we got to win out so we can have a chance to make the college football playoffs, have a chance to win the Big Ten, and those are both our goals. So every game, the next game is the most important game for us. So obviously you want to win the rest of our games on the schedule.
When you watch the film on your own, the game on your own, what stood out to you the most?
I mean, really just the effort, the toughness of our guys on offense, the offensive linemen doing a fantastic job opening up lanes. You know, the running backs are running hard. True did a great job. Karan did a great job. You know, Ben Mason obviously did a great job as well. So, and then, you know, Shea's just making all these passes, rolling out of the pocket, making crazy throws on the run. So, you know, I think everyone's just really doing a great job.
Harbaugh called that the whirly bird. Does he do that? Is that practice or is that impromptu?
I mean, I think that's just kind of his play style. He's always trying to make something happen, escape from the rush, and he does a really great job of making people miss in the pocket. So, yeah, he's a really big threat when he escapes the pocket and has some time to make a throw.
You mentioned the offensive line. We know that your guys' defensive line has the capability to wear down offensive lines. Do you feel like your offensive line has now reached that point to where it can push back and maybe wear down a D-line?
Yeah, definitely. You know, as longer drives, you can just tell the defensive line got their hands on their hips. You know, they're gassed. You know, our offensive line is just really kicking their butt. So it's great to see that. And, you know, you line up, the other guy just looks tired. You know, that's a big advantage for us. You know, really you just got to do your job and beat him every play. So it's a little easier when they're tired.
You guys had some doubters after that first game, and this is the defining stretch there. Is this game more about proving those people wrong or proving yourselves right?
I mean, we don't worry about what other people say about us. So we're just worried about being better than we were yesterday and being better tomorrow than we were today. So just improving every day and just trying to beat the next opponent.
Thanks.
Yep.